2018 was another major year for video game publishers. The Nintendo Switch has sold massively and has now become a mainstay, encouraging most third-party developers to actually port a lot of things to the Switch. PlayStation and Xbox are keeping up as well, along with a lot of the indie titles coming out with full force. Some great games to be played and some pretty bog-standard crap games. I'm going to talk about the noteworthy ones from this year, so hopefully if a game comes up that you liked and I missed, well, I'm sorry, I'm only human. Love you. Celeste was an interesting emotion platformer that had great platforming, interesting mechanics, and quite fascinating difficulty settings. However, some of the levels went on for way too long, and it felt like a pretty bog standard emotion platformer getting at the mental health issues. I got it pretty soon, but it was fun. It was fun for what it was. Dragon Ball Fighter Z came out, and fuck you, Street Fighter 5. Fuck you, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. This is the fighting game we want. We get fucking Goku. We get fucking Vegeta. We get Blue Goku. We get Sun Goku. Fuck. Why can't we just have Master Roshi? Where is Roshi at? Give me that Rosh. Shadow of the Colossus came out and it looked beautiful, but still had those shit controls, so... Civ 6 came out and everybody agreed that we won't really play it until it's had about 5 DLC packs. Metal Gear Solid 5 came out. God, that came out this year. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Wow, Konami. That is... Whew. You hate people, don't you? You just hate people. Konami came out of the gate and they fucking whipped their dick on the table and said, how do we code? Kojima's not here. What do we do? What do we do, guys? I don't know. Should we stick our dick in the fucking USB port? Yeah, alright. Fucking... Oh! And then the jizz that came out of that was Metal Gear Survive? Okay. What a thrill. Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise came out, and, well, I mean...
Spin, 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 spin. Perfect! You are already drunk.
Yeah. Just, yeah. Into the Breach came out. I was looking forward to this game as it was another game from the developer of FTL, a game I absolutely adore. And it started out quite interesting. It was, well, you know, turn isometric sort of tactical shooter thing. Not shooter. Isometric tactical Advance Wars style thing. It was fun while it started, and then after I did one run I was like, oh cool, okay, I don't really want to do another one. So, I don't know. It was a bit boring. Sorry. Sea of Thieves came out this year and... Oh, Rare. What? Oh, it's just sad. It's just sad. Just drop you in an empty sea and... Embarrassing games. Unlucky. Make a good game, please. Try. Stop doing this nonsense that's like Rust on the ocean or whatever. Just stop. Far Cry 5 came out and everybody went, no, don't make this political, and it's like, well, okay. Whatever. Minute came out. It was a lovely little game. It had a great premise. You die in a minute and you have to go around this sort of Zelda-style world solving puzzles within a quick 60 seconds, and it's a short little puzzle action game. Brilliant. I can't recommend it enough. God of War 4 came out and everyone agreed it was a AAA game. It was, it looked like a fine game. I didn't play it. I saw everyone said it was great to start with, and then the people I actually trusted said, well, I mean, it's fine. It does a lot of things wrong, but it's something new, I guess. I'll maybe play it, but I don't know. Boy! Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze Remake came out on Switch. I never played Tropical Freeze, even though I loved Country Returns. And it was fine. But I didn't think the platforming was nearly as good as remastered. I don't know, it felt like a big rehash. I was not very interested in completing the game. It was... yeah, it wasn't that interesting, sorry. Then we got the big boys. The big boys came out, Dark Souls Remastered, and everybody goes, oh, get another chance to play Dark Souls again. Fucking damn right. Damn right. got to see my boy Artorias in HD. Damn right. Game of the year. Every year. Game of the year. Street Fighter had a 30th anniversary that came out within a week of Shaq Fu, so I don't really know how it was hoping to compete with that. But, yeah, I like Street Fighter 2. And, well, Shaq Fu is still poo. Mario Tennis Aces taught us that even sports games can become like fighting games. Octopath Traveler came out and disappointed me to no end. It was the worst thing I've played this year. And I put 100 hours into that game. Mainly out of spite. Hey, I know, let's do the same thing 32 fucking times. Fuck! I get it, you love Final Fantasy and all the old RPGs, but Christ, what a nightmare. Dead Cells came out. It had a lot of controversy because there was a fucking review that was plagiarized. Game was fine. It was quite cool to start with, but a bit bland after a while and a bit samey, and eventually it just got okay. This is just a bit hard and a bit not as fun as it should be. It's fine. Overcooked 2 came out. It was more Overcooked. Overcooked's great fun. You should play that game. It's great. It's great. Donut County came out, and it was a lovely little fun game. Lovely little game. Little sort of inspired a little bit by Katamari, but just a wholesome, fun game. Great little sense of style. Great little sense of humour. Little puzzles. Short game. Oh boy. Spider-Man. It looked good. I watched my roommate play it. It looked fun to swing around the city, and then there was a lot of collectibles and it's Arkham City combat, which makes sense, but there's stealth sections, and you know, it's a AAA game. I didn't get fucking Willem Dafoe saying we can rule this city, Spider-Man. So I don't know. Undertale got a little update for Switch, which was kind of nice. I wasn't expecting any more Undertale content anytime soon, but that was nice. You got a little Nyan Nyan kitty girl or whatever. Fine. Thank you, Toby Fox. Mega Man 11 came out, and it's got new mechanics, but old relics like the live system and boring level design that hasn't learned. Mega Man 9 was amazing. This game was... We tried something new, which is nice, but I hope Mega Man 12 is a lot better. Assassin's Creed Odyssey came out and said, how can we squeeze more money out of our players? Well, maybe if we literally add XP boosts as a microtransaction, along with this fucking nearly 500 quid game it could be. God, what scum. What a scummy game. And I've heard it's not... I heard it's fucking added dialogue choices or something. Fuck that game. Fuck that game. Super Mario Party came out, and it's everything I've always wanted. Finally, I've wanted a Mario Party game since like Mario Party 5 that's actually really good. It's straight up Mario Party. They've updated the mechanics so that it's got a fucking tier list. It's got really interesting ideas for mechanics. Some of the mini games are a bit bland and boring, but wow, what a step in the right direction. I can see myself playing this quite a bit. Really fun. Really fun. Nice one, Nintendo. Starlink came out and everybody went, is it Star Fox? It's a little bit, nah, okay, bye, not gonna buy this. Return of the Obra Dinn. Lovely little art style, really interesting puzzle game from the creators of Papers, Please. Brilliant little game, really interesting, really atmospheric, really great looking. It's a couple of little things that are a bit obtuse about the controls and just the general waste of time in some areas that could be sped up a little bit, but fine, whatever. It's really good. It's really good. Dark Souls came out on Switch, so it gave everyone a little chance to play Dark Souls again. Dark Souls is the best game of the year. It's always game of the year. It's game of the year. In fact, it's got game of the year twice in 1 year now. That's crazy. Well done, Dark Souls. Take a bow. Soul Calibur 6 came out and made us realise that we can do anything. We can literally do anything. I can have Papyrus versus Kirby. Wow. Wow. Red Dead 2 came out and it got 97% on Metacritic as expected. Everyone seemed to come their pants over it, but when you really look into it, it just seems like a lot of polish for very unnecessary amounts of realism. Like 5 seconds to skin a thing that doesn't change every time. It's just 5 seconds to skin something. Like, God, that's fucking annoying. Loads of annoyances that that come from the fact that it's not designed as a game, it's designed as real life. But real life's quite boring in a lot of aspects, so I'll play it soon. I'm really not looking forward to it though. I did not like a lot of the GTAs and whatever, so whatever. We got a fucking surprise out of nowhere from Toby Fox. Fucking Deltarune, a spiritual sequel to Undertale. Has interesting mechanics that you can clearly see that Toby Fox has already gone, okay, I've got some interesting additions I can do to Undertale's main core battle system and like main systems. Brilliant. I can't wait for this to be just sort of finalized into a product in some way. Like, it's going to be great. It's going to be really good. There's too much reliance on the fucking sands being wacky, whatever. I don't need that. Give me a new world. Give me a new world. Undertale's great. Leave that alone. Set in the same world? Fine. Just give me this new world. I want Deltarune to be good. The Quiet Man mistakes the fact that deaf people are inhuman invalids. Deaf people can't speak or do anything. They're just retarded people, apparently. Thanks, Square Enix. You fucking idiots. Deracine came out, or Deracine, how the fuck you pronounce it. Another FromSoft game. It's a VR game. I don't have a VR, but I did Let's Plays and research and watched all the VR videos, so I might as well. I'm sorry guys, I'm poor. It looked interesting, very interesting mechanics and story to go with the VR general like gameplay. Clearly Miyazaki's very good at designing things, and it looked like it was designed well for the limitations of VR. It's still a buggy VR game, but it's at least embraces that in its story, and it's got that classic dark medieval storytelling that Miyazaki's known for, so it's really cool. I bet it's probably one of the only VR games that's actually really interesting to have, but a little bit of a few boring segments as far as I can see, but it's worth it, I suppose. Tetris Effect. Somehow you can update Tetris from a fucking game from 8,000 years ago, still make it fun, adding music that flows to the beat. Great. Well, I'm sure all the stoners are very happy. Spyro Reignited. It's Spyro. Everyone likes Spyro. It looks really nice. Doesn't have any subtitles for some reason, but okay. It looks really nice and it plays really nice. It's Spyro, boy. Fallout 76 came out. Oh no. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. They just thought, oh, people would buy this shit. It's fucking Fallout. Don't worry about it. Make it always online. No, fuck that game. Fuck that annoyance. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu came out. I was ready to hate it, and a lot of people are saying it's alright. And there's a lot of interesting changes they've done that are kind of cool, and it would be good for a first-person's Pokemon game. Like, they've really streamlined the whole process. They've kept that. It's just 151 Pokemon, which is, oh, okay, that's great. Like, that's really good for the people. IVs and stuff are really easy to do, so competitors probably going to explode from this. I've heard it's fine. I'm not going to play it because I don't really have any interest in playing Pokemon Yellow again. I've played it a few times and Leaf Green was amazing. But, Katamari Reroll. I love Katamari. And it's on Switch. I'm perfectly happy with that. Lethal League came out this year and it was really fun. It improved upon everything that the previous game had done, and now it's just a straight up great fighting game slash, I suppose it is a fighting game. It's just really fun. It's like Pong, but it's amazing how you can revitalise Pong nowadays to make it a really good game. Well, what a game. Great game. Finally, after a year of Fortnite dances, loot boxes in pretty much every fucking game, and eventually the government being called in to call them a bunch of cunts. Telltale Games shutting down. RIP. How embarrassing. Just a lot of crap that happened this year. But we got some good ones. We got some good little games. But finally, after years of leaks, we got it. Persona 5 dancing, baby! Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! Smash Bros Ultimate and Smash Bros game on the Switch. It's everything you've always wanted. It's got fucking Castlevania in it as well. It's fucking Castlevania, boy! Where the fuck is Roshi in Smash Ultimate? But it's really good. It's a really good game. Once they fix the online, it'll be a fucking amazing game. This game is going to be something I play forever, and I'm sure it's going to be the thing that I love. The top game I play for the next 4 years, get really bad at and lose a lot of times at. But it's not the best game in the world until they put Joker in. You'll never see it coming. That wasn't my favourite game this year. Unfortunately, that goes to a game called Slay the Spire. It's a card game that's also a roguelike, that you play different combinations of cards and you beat opponents in like an RPG style and you get to the top. I've played fucking hundreds of hours of this. I still got it in the beta, it's still updating, and I'm just still playing it. It's just so easy to play in the background while watching videos. It's just, I love that game. It's so good. It's so goddamn good. It's fucking good. I don't know why. I didn't expect this game to become my favourite game, but any game that I spend this long in, it can't be bad. I know, obviously, I've got my Simon Belmont and my King K. Rool in Smash, and Super Mario Party was really good, and so was Minute. But, oh, man, I really did love Slay the Spire. What has 2019 got to offer us? Well, a lot of games are coming out already scheduled. There's like Anthem, there's Sekiro, a lot of Nintendo games like Luigi's Mansion 3 and Metroid Prime 4. So it's an exciting year. It's just I hope some of the trends that started this year don't continue. I mean, there's a lot of mainstream nonsense that has happened this year, like Fortnite has smashed it this year. Will that continue? I doubt it. Loot boxes and scummy practices are just rampant. I hope that doesn't continue, but somehow I doubt it. And just generally more bland and boring AAA games seem to be the way forward. But hopefully not everyone buys them, and games like Minute or Slay the Spire or whatever get money because they're interesting, new and great. But, well, we'll see you then. This is my curse. Bye!